There it is. There it is, people. I think I did it. Lord, isn't that something? Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman. And I think I finally found a way through Streamlabs to make this thing go horizontal. I know it's kind of sick to be so worried about this. But I think I did it. God almighty. See if anybody comes on here. Let me create a tweet for this. Very interesting. don't even know if I have the thing set up here. Hold on, let me check. It's still going, I think. There we go. Oh Lord, how do I get back to this? There it is. Oh. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman, and I have been experimenting and trying to get things going here. And I think I finally did it. All right, bear with me. Cleveland at California. That's more like it. Cleveland at California. Just getting to, I hope you understand, I'm just getting used to this. Oh Lord. Oh, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. It's a 4-game series. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3-game series. A little slow here this morning, folks. Hope you understand. We are Ron McGrath, how are you, sir? Look what I have. I have portrait. How's it coming through for you, sir? I have portrait. I have landscape, and it's because I'm using Streamlabs as a third-party app to do this. Absolutely. And look, Kathy Harden has arrived. Oh, Kathy Harden. Wait a minute. This is the second of the 4th game series. Holy shit. Cleveland at California. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 2 of 4. Kathy Harden. Look what I did. I have, yeah, okay. I'm using Streamlabs. I'm not a big fan of that idea of doing that. And the sound is better. And we are ready to go, I guess. It's going to be a bit because I need to just, kind of get myself oriented here. This will be the second of a 4-game series between the clubs. It shows where there's a will, there's a way. My mother said that. Lots of people said that. Oh, Lord Christ. It's going to be a little bit until I get this set up. Cleveland Heck. There we go. And the sound is better too. That's awesome. This is the second of a 4-game series, and California took the first one 6-4. Some of you may remember. It was Rudy May and McDowell. Wilhelm finally came in and got the win. I'm going to have some coffee. Just take it easy here. I'm glad. Oh, am I glad, Ron? Isn't it silly how the smallest things make me happy? I just did a search, you know, I'll get the lineups going shortly. I'm just gonna, let me have a little coffee and a little peace here. I just did a search for streaming apps that could be used with YouTube. I found this was the easiest, they said this was the easiest to use, and turns out it is easy to use. So my assumption here is that the problem I'm having has to do with the YouTube app. It doesn't have to do with my phone or settings or anything like that, because it's just, that's a deduction I'm making. It's going to be the Cleveland Indians at the California Angels. A bit of a snoozer, but still. Oh, am I glad to play this game after all the problems we've had. Let me pull out the teams. You're saying the video is clear also, or the sound? The sound is clear. Let's get the there. Let's get the teams going here. Oh, looks like Jose Cardinal is back in the leadoff spot here. It's going to be Louis Tiant. Oh. In the future, of course, I'll have my games set up usually like I have in the past. It's just I got so excited. Tiant comes into this with 7 wins. Let me just get these set up, and then I'll be able to take a break, and then we'll start the ball game. I'll go through the lineups just like old times. Maybe I'll turn the background crowd noise on just to see how that works with this. It's a crazy, crazy thing that you go through when you really have your heart set on something and you can't do it. It is Cleveland. Both. Hey, good news. Good news, Ron. Thank you. Oh. Just goes to show you sometimes things are a blessing, right? Oh. Ah. Let me get the Angels in there. Alomar, Spencer, Fregosi in the 3rd spot. John Stone hitting cleanup, the prankster. Reichert, Bill Voss. Rodriguez and Askew. And Andy Messersmith. Andy. Ooh, Andy. Remember Floyd the Barber? Andy. Comes in with 13 wins. He had 18. He was a good pitcher. God. One of the most unheralded of the era. Comes in with 13 wins. 2 right-handers. Messersmith is a 2 WR. Boy, will it be nice to get this going. You know, a funny thing is I tested it a couple times, and once I had it in portrait and then it wouldn't go. I said, oh shit, are we having the same problem? And then it turns out, no, just set it up in portrait, in landscape, and you'll be okay. I'll bring on the background. Be nice if you can let me know how that works. right now. How's that? Yeah, you let me know how that is. Jeffrey Guterman here, testing with the background. And we're all set. We are all set. How's that background? If any of you want to comment on it, I'm going to take a little break here, 2 to 3 minutes. And boy, am I going to be glad to get back to be doing Strat-O-Matic baseball. 1969 here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'll be back. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, Ron, August 16th was your birthday. Okay, that's cool. Huh. Voice still clear, okay. I could test it myself a little by doing this. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, Ron, August 16th was your birthday. Okay, that's cool. Huh. Voice still clear, okay. Folks, we are back. The Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network is back, and I'll be back in just a few minutes to start this ball game. And Kathy Harden is going with El Tiant and the Tribe. Well, look, Kathy, I'll do the same. I can't, if I don't really have a big thing here going, then yeah, I'll go with you, yeah. We'll be back in just a few minutes, people. I have it also on my big screen muted, and it looks awesome. Oh God. Awesome. Let me fill my cup and we'll play ball. Second game of this 4-game series, Cleveland at California. California took the first game 6-4. Today we have Tiant and Messersmith. Tiant for Cleveland, Messersmith for California. Tiant with 7 wins, Messersmith with 13. For Cleveland, Jose Cardinal back in the top spot, leads off at center. Larry Brown at short, Klimchak at third, Horton at first, Hawk Harrelson in right, Russ Snyder in left. Dave Nelson moves down to the 7th spot at second base. Ken Suarez, the catcher, and Louis Tiant, the pitcher. For California, it's Alomar leading off at second, Spencer at first, Fregosi at short. Jay Johnstone comes into the cleanup spot in center field. Rick Reichert in left, Bill Voss in right, Aurelio Rodriguez at third, Joe Askew catching, and then Andy Messersmith, the pitcher, and the Angels take the field. And leading it off is Jose Cardinal. It's a beautiful sight, Kathy Harden. Isn't it something? Okay, Andy Messersmith is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Jose Cardinal to start the game. 3-11, and he pops it up behind the plate as Q makes the catch. 1 away, we're underway here. Just like old times. Here's Larry Brown now. Yeah, Messersmith, the pitch to Brown. That's 1-5 right-handed. Grounds it back to Messersmith. He throws over to Spencer for the second out. 2 away. Here's Lou Klimchak now. 2 outs, nobody on, just underway here at the Big A. There's the pitch from Messersmith, 3-9. Pops it up to second. And Alomar makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Andy. And after a half, it's Cleveland nothing. And the California Angels coming to bat. Now we take a look at El Tiante. He's had a rough going this year. Threw a lot of home run pitches. Trying to find his way. Like to see how the sound is on that. Let me just see. How the sound is on that. Indeed. Just see. Okay, leading it off for the Angels, Sandy Alomar. Gigi has arrived. Glad to see you. Here's El Tiante, the pitch, and the pitch to Alomar, 4-10. Switch hitter batting left, fly ball center. Cardinal getting under that. He's a 2, 9-2, and oh, it drops in. And Alomar is at second with a double to lead it off. Okay, here's Jim Spencer now. Tiant from the stretch. The pitch to Spencer. That's 4-7 left-handed. He walked him. So it's first and second, nobody out for the Angels here in the bottom of the first. Jim Fregosi is the batter. Three-eight, walked him. Oh, El Tiante has loaded the bases, Kathy Harden. Having trouble finding the strike zone. And here comes the prankster, Jay Johnstone. Infield back. Pitch to Johnstone. 2-6, right-handed. Lines it to second base. Caught by Nelson. And that's one away, and that was a big out. Now the Indians have a chance for a double play. Rick Reichart, Kathy Harden. Chance for a double play. Infield back. Here's the pitch to Reichart. 6-6 right-handed. Uh-oh. That's a base hit, and 2 runs will come in. Alomar scores. Spencer scores. Fregosi goes to third. A 2-run single by Reichart. 6-6. Double 1 to 8. It was a 9. So it's 2-0 California. It's first and third, still only 1 out. Bill Voss at the plate. And the pitch to Voss. 2-8 right-handed. Struck him out. Now Aurelio Rodriguez. 4-10. Fly ball center X. Cardinal at 2. 3-2. Uh-oh. It's a 2-base error by Jose Cardinal. Oh, Kathy Harden. The run comes in, that's unearned. And I hate to say it, but it's second and third, 2 outs. What can I say? Still glad we got this going here. Here's Joe Askew. 3-11 right-handed, back to Tiant. It's tapped back to Tiant. He throws it to Horton at first, and the side is out. But 3 runs for the Angels in the first. And after 1, it's California 3 and Cleveland nothing. Thank you for the retweet, Kathy Harden. Okay, we move to the top of the second. It's Tony Horton, the always dangerous Tony Horton. Messersmith retired the side in order in the first. Okay, Messersmith, here's the pitch to Horton. That's 5-4, right-handed, grounds it to short for Fregosi, 1 away. Now Hawk Harrelson. Let's go Tribe. And the pitch, 3-3. And that's a fly ball to left for Reichart, 2 away. Now Russ Snyder, left-handed hitter. And the pitch from Messersmith. 2-9, he grounds it to second, that's for Alomar. He throws it to Spencer, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Andy Messersmith. And after 1.5, it's 3-0 California. This is working out just beautifully for me. Here's Andy Messersmith, the California pitcher, to lead it off, bottom of the second. Okay, Tiant, rough going in the first. Here's the pitch to Messersmith. That's 1-9, and he struck him out. That's the second for Louis. Now Sandy Alomar. He doubled to open it up. It was a ball that went in the gap, and Cardinal could not get it. And the rest was a 3-run inning. Here's Louis now, the pitch to Alomar. That's going to be 5-7. Switch hitter batting left, struck him out. That's the third for Louis. 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Jim Spencer. And the pitch from Louis. That's 4-5 left-handed, fly ball left. Playable by Russ Snyder. He makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Louis, so he's settled down a bit. And after 2, it's still 3-0. California over these Cleveland Indians. These Indians have struggled. They're in last place in the East. 37.5 games behind Baltimore. 30 games under 500. Angels have a solid spot in third place. 2 games under 500. And they are 23.5 behind the first place Minnesota Twins. It's going to be Dave Nelson leading it off against Andy Messersmith, who has retired the first 6 Cleveland Indians that he has faced. Here's Nelson now. Messersmith winds and deals. And that's going to be 4-8 right-handed. Struck him out. That's 7 in a row. And the first strikeout for Andy. Now Ken Suarez, the catcher. Here's Andy Messersmith into his windup. The pitch to Suarez. 2-4 right-handed. Grounds it to third for Rodriguez. Over to Spencer, 2 outs. That's 8 in a row. And here's El Tiante. He's a 7 NR. He's about as good as you can be for a pitcher at the plate. Andy gets the sign from Askew. He's set, and the pitch to Tiant. That's 3-10, and he struck him out, and the side is retired. It's 9 in a row for Andy with 2 strikeouts. Middle of the third, Kathy Harden. It's California 3, Cleveland nothing. And what a beautiful morning. All my troubles, all my worries have evaporated for now, given that we have this lovely, we're back here doing our thing. And Louis retired the side in order in the second. We'll see how if he can keep up this rate, but I'm gonna refill my coffee cup, and you know what? It's my first pot. I'm gonna make more coffee if I run out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll make a second pot. Oh shit, yeah. Oh shit, yeah, Kathy Harden. Oh shit. Oh, Kathy Harden, you're amazing. Yeah. Okay, Jim Fregosi steps in. He walked and scored in the 3rd inning. 3-run inning. Tiant now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Fregosi. 6-9 right-handed, struck him out. So Tiant gets his 4th strikeout, and he's retired 5 in a row. Here's Jay Johnstone, the prankster, who popped to second in the 1st. Oh, we're in the bottom of the 3rd here. 3-0 California. Okay, Tiant, the windup, the pitch to Johnstone. That's 3-9 right-handed, grounds it to second. And Nelson throws it to Horton, 2-away. And now Rick Reichert singled in the first, knocked in 2 runs. Here's Tiant now. And the pitch to Reichert. That's 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second. That's for Nelson. He's a 3. 3-3. Oh, it goes through for a base hit. That's Reichert's second single of the ball game. Nelson could not get that. Went through. So Reichert on first 2 down, and here's Bill Voss, left-handed hitter. Tiant from the stretch. 3-4 right-handed, grounds to second again. Nelson throws to Horton, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. It's 3-0 after 3. Meanwhile, Andy has been perfect through 3 innings. So naturally, he'll face the top of the order here in the 4th. Jose Cardinal, who popped to the catcher, Joe Askew, in the first. It's 3-0, California. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Okay, here's Andy now. The windup and the pitch to Jose. That's going to be 2-4 right-handed. A fly ball to right. Bill Voss getting under it. That's 10 in a row for Andy Messersmith. Now Larry Brown. Brown tapped out to Andy in the first. Here's the pitch to Brown. That's 3-2 right-handed. He walked him. So there goes the perfecto. First runner to reach base for Cleveland, it's Larry Brown. And Lou Klimchak is the batter, left-handed hitter. And Andy will work from the stretch for the first time in this ball game. Okay, here's Andy now. And the pitch to Klimchak. That's 3-5 right-handed, pops it up to second. And Alomar makes the catch. It's 2 away for Tony, the always dangerous Tony Horton. Tony grounded to short in the second. It's 2 outs, Brown on first. Here in the top of the 4th. Okay, Andy is ready. Here's the pitch to Horton. That's 3-3 right-handed, grounds it to first. And Spencer takes it to the bag himself, and the side is retired, so he still has a no-hitter through 4 now. And the score remains in the middle of the 4th, California 3, Cleveland nothing. Here's Louis Tiant now. Pretty much has settled down since allowed 3 runs in the first, one of them unearned. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez to lead it off for the Angels. Beautiful morning for a game. Here's Tiant now. The pitch to Rodriguez. That's 110 right-handed, grounds it to first for Horton. He takes it to the bag, 1 away. Now Joe Askew with Messersmith on deck. Tiant winds and the pitch to Askew. 3-3 right-handed, grounds it to second, 2 away for Andy Messersmith, who struck out in the second. Okay, Tiant. He winds and the pitch to Messersmith. That's 3-10 right-handed. Doesn't matter. Grounds it to short for Brown. And it's a 1-2-3 for Louis, so he has settled down. We've gone 4. It's a 3-0 ball game. Indeed it is. It's going to be Hawk Harrelson, Russ Snyder, and Dave Nelson for Cleveland in the top of the 5th. Got a little coffee left in that pot. Let's just top off this cup. We'll make more coffee in about a little bit. Oh shit, it almost spilled all over. Oh Christ, just leave well enough alone. You're way too excited. Okay, Hawk Harrelson. He flew to left in the 2nd. Andy is not allowed to hit yet today. Here's the windup and the pitch to Hawk. 1-7, and he walked him. Second walk given up by Andy. Hawk is a B, 1-10. Being held. And now Russ Snyder comes to the plate. Hawk Harrelson on first, nobody out here. Top of the 5th. Here in at the Big A. Okay, Messersmith from the stretch. And the pitch to Snyder. 2-6 right-handed. There it goes. Base hit to left. There goes the no-hitter. 2-6. Hawk Harrelson will hold at 2nd. So it's 1st and 2nd. We can all breathe a sigh of relief now. And Dave Nelson is the batter. 1st and 2nd. Cleveland has a chance here to make up some ground. Okay, Messersmith. The pitch to Nelson. That's 2-12 right-handed. Grounds it to short. And that's a double play turned by Fregosi. Hawk Harrelson goes to 3rd on it. So 2 outs, Hawk Harrelson is on 3rd, and Ken Suarez has a chance, a clutch situation to bring in a run here. Here's the pitch to Suarez. That's 1-4 right-handed. Hit deep by Suarez. Going back to left field is Reichert. It's gone. A 2-run home run by Ken Suarez. Puts Cleveland within a run of this ball game. A 2-out, 2-run home run by Ken Suarez. Let's look at that again. And he had 1 in real world. Jesus. He only had 85 at-bats, but he started this game in real world. It's a 1-4 on his own card. Home run 1-10, it was an 8, and that's the home run. Ken Suarez with a 2-run home run. And that is his first of the season. And it was a big one. Ken Suarez hits his first home run of the season to make the score 3-2. How do you like that? Off of Andy. And here's Louis Tiant now. So it's a 3-2 ball game. Okay, Tiant steps in. Here's Messersmith. He hit that like a dog. Absolutely. Here's the pitch to Tiant, 5'11", right-hander, fly ball right X. That'll be Bill Voss at 2. 8-2, he makes the catch and the side is out, but 2 runs for the Tribe. Here in the top of the 5th. And in the middle of the 5th inning, it's California 3, Cleveland 2. So we got a ball game here. Louis Tiant now would like to keep Cleveland in this ball game. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and it's the top of the order for California, Sandy Alomar. Now that we're back on broadcasting effectively, I have a sort of a spring in my step this morning. I know that's crazy, but whatever. Okay, here's Tiant to face Alomar. Alomar doubled and scored and struck out. Here's the pitch from Tiant. That's 5-7. Left-handed, struck him out. That's the second time Tiant got Alomar on strikes. That's 1 away. And here's Jim Spencer. Walked and flew to left. Here's Tiant now. The pitch to Spencer. That's 4-5 left-handed. Fly ball left. And Snyder is under it. That's 2 away. I'll tell you, Tiant really has settled down since the 1st inning. Now Jim Fregosi walked and scored and struck out. It's 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. Angels with a 3-2 lead over the Tribe. Okay, Tiant, the pitch to Fregosi. That's 5-7 right-handed. Fly ball right. And Hawk Harrelson is under it. He makes the catch, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Louis Tiant. He's retired 7 in order. And after 5, it's 3-2 California over Cleveland. Well, Andy Messersmith takes the mound. He'll face the top of this Cleveland order. And it's going to be Jose Cardinal leading it off. He's 0 for 2 today. Okay, Andy into his windup, and the pitch to Jose. That's going to be 3-7 right-handed. Fly ball center. And Johnstone flags it down. 1 away. Now Larry Brown, 0 for 1 and a walk. The pitch from Messersmith. 1-12, and he grounds it to second for Alomar. Throws to Spencer, 2 outs. And the batter is Lou Klimchak. Lou is 0 for 2. Here's Messersmith, the pitch to Klimchak. And that's 4-3 left-handed. Grounds it to first X. That's Spencer at 2. 1-2. Oh, it goes through for a base hit. Jim Spencer could not get that. So Klimchak is on with 2 outs, and the always dangerous Tony Horton. Remember, Suarez came up with 2 outs and Hawk Harrelson on first to hit the 2-run blast. Now it's 2 outs, Klimchak on first, and the always dangerous Tony Horton is at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Okay, Andy. And the pitch to Horton. That's 2-6. And that's a base hit by Horton. A base hit to left. Klimchak will go to second and hold. A 2-6 single, 1-14. And now Hawk Harrelson has a chance here. Clutch situation, first and second, 2 down. Here's Messersmith and the pitch to Harrelson. That's 6-9 right-handed. Struck him out, and the side is retired. That's the third for Messersmith, 6-9 right-handed. No runs, 2 hits, both left on. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's a ball game, folks. California 3, Cleveland 2. I'll do this half inning, then I'll take a quick break, 3 to 5 minutes, make some coffee, do the other things, and we'll see what happens here. Jay Johnstone, the prankster, will lead it off here with Louis Tiant on the mound. Okay, Tiant is ready. Here's the pitch to Johnstone. That's 1-7 right-handed. Base hit up the middle for Johnstone. Hit that nicely. Here's Rick Reichert now. 3-2 game. Johnstone short lead off first. Tiant from the stretch. It's a great freaking game again. Here's the pitch to Reichert. That's 2-9 right-handed. Uh-oh. That's a drive hit out. It's a base hit. Johnstone rounding second. He goes to third. Reichert is now 3 for 3 with 3 singles off Tiant. A 2-9 single with 2 asteroids. First and third with no outs. Tiant in a jam here. His endurance inning is the 7th. Infield back. Bill Voss the batter. Here's the pitch. 6-5 left-handed. Grounds to short. Larry Brown a 3. 14-3. Oh, it's a 2-base error by Larry Brown at shortstop. And Johnstone comes in. So, tough break there. It's 4-2. It's, you know, what can I say? Now Rodriguez second and third, nobody out. God almighty. Here's the pitch from Tiant. 3-8 right-handed, lines it to first, and it's caught by Horton. Askew is being walked intentionally so that they can set up a double play. And here's Andy Messersmith, bases loaded, 1 out. Tiant trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Messersmith. That's 4-7 right-handed. Lines it to third for the second out. And now Sandy Alomar, clutch situation. 1 for 3 today. Tiant gets out of this with 1 run. He's fortunate. Here's the pitch to Alomar. 5-10 left-handed, fly ball center, routine for Jose Cardinal. He makes the catch and the side is retired. Nicely done, I would say, by Louis Tiant. And we've gone 6. It's a 4-2 ball game. I really think Kathy Harden, you know, could have been worse. He did let up the base hits, but got out with 1 run. It's a 4-2 game. It's going to be Snyder, Nelson, and Suarez in the top of the 7th when we come back. And we will be back very shortly. We're glad to be back here for you, full strength here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. My name's Jeffrey Guterman. And I will be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to make some coffee and I'm going to do the other things. Oh. The coffee is brewing. Just to let you all know, after this game, if you get alerts or look at my YouTube channel, you might see some experimentation just to test this new app I have, Streaming Labs. But eventually I'm going to schedule a game for real, but I'm going to be experimenting for a little bit this morning, the rest of this morning. But what I'd like to do is eventually set up a game at 2 p.m. Eastern, give or take. But don't be surprised if you see some experimentation. We're in a break right now. The coffee is brewing. I'll be back in just a few minutes. And for some of you tech nerds, some of the experimentation I'll be doing is setting up a game via YouTube app and then seeing what happens when I go on the Streaming Labs app to open it, and if it can still go. It may not go into landscape. We'll see. And things like that. It gets very complicated. I'll be back. Oh. Hey, I'm back. Whew. I am back, everybody. That coffee is brewing. That coffee is brewing so nicely. It really is. And I'm gonna go sneak a cup. I'm gonna need water and milk today. Water and milk. Sneak a cup here. And we'll continue this ball game. Yes, this game, absolutely, Kathy Harden. So is this game, absolutely. Okay, we come back now. Andy Messersmith takes the mound. He's gone all the way, as has Tiant. He's allowed 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Ken Suarez. It's going to be Russ Snyder leading it off here in the top of the 7th. It's California 4, Cleveland 2. Here's Messersmith. The pitch to Snyder. 5'10", left-handed. Grounds it to second for Alomar. 1 down. Now Dave Nelson. Nelson 0 for 2, grounded into that double play in the 5th before Suarez hit the 2-run home run. Here's the pitch from Messersmith to Nelson. 2-7, right-handed, struck him out. And that's the 4th strikeout by Andy. 2 down. And here's Ken Suarez. That's a strike call to Ken Suarez. Okay, Andy now. Here's the pitch to Suarez. That's 6'8", right-handed, fly ball to right, and Hawk Harrelson, I'm sorry, Bill Voss is there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Andy. So we're in the 7th inning stretch. It's still 4-2. Tiant due up in the 8th, might be a hitter there. This could be Tiant's last inning. There is action in the Cleveland bullpen. They did not. He went all the way in real world in this game. It's Larry Burkhart, the right-hander, warming in the bullpen for the Tribe. Larry Burkhart. Okay, bottom of the 7th, Tiant. Leading it off, Jim Spencer, the left-handed hitter. Here's Tiant now. The wind-up and the pitch to Spencer. 6'7", left-handed, grounds to second. That's for Nelson, a 3. 15-3, he throws him out. 1 away. Now Jim Fregosi. Fregosi walked and scored, struck out, flew to right today. Here's Tiant now. And the pitch. That's going to be 3-6 right-handed, and it's a double down the line. To left field, Snyder picks it up rolling. And Fregosi standing up with a double here with one out. A 3-6 double off of Tiant. Here's Jay Johnstone. This is Tiant's first endurance inning. It may be his last inning. Johnstone 1 for 3, the prankster. Yeah, here's Tiant now. The pitch to Johnstone. That's 5-8 left-handed. Fly ball center. And Jose Cardinal comes around, makes the catch. 2 away for Rick Reichart. 3 for 3 today. 3 singles off Tiant. Okay, Tiant. The pitch to Reichart. That's 4-7 right-handed. And that is a liner to third. Goes through. Klimchuk could not get that. Fregosi goes to third. 4th single today for Rick Reichart. Look at it again. 4-7 right-handed. Single 1 to 3. It was a 1 just beyond the reach of Lou Klimchuk at third base. It's first and third, 2 outs now. And Bill Voss, the batter. Let's see if Louie can get out of this. One more hit or walk. And he has fatigued. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Here's Tiant now. The pitch to Voss. That's 2-8. And he struck him out. And that's the 6th strikeout for Tiant. And this will be his last inning. There were no runs, 2 hits, 2 left for the Angels. We're heading to the 8th. Like I said, Burkhart will be the new pitcher in the bottom of the 8th because there's going to be a hitter for Tiant. Tiant pitched 7 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. He walked 2, struck out 6, pretty much settled down at the end, but he did allow an unearned run. He allowed 2 unearned runs, so it's 2 earned. Loser of record, Messersmith the winner of record. Let's see who's hitting to lead it off for the Tribe. Against Andy Messersmith. It's going to be Frank Baker. They also have Duke Sims, who's been hurt a bit, but he could come in to hit, but we're going to save him. It's going to be Frank Baker, a left-handed hitter, to face Andy. Here in the top of the 8th, Frank Baker, left-handed hitter. Cleveland down by 2. Top of the 8th, Andy. This is his first endurance inning. Here's the pitch from Andy. That's 4-6 left-handed, struck him out. And the 5th strikeout for Andrew. Top of the order, Jose Cardinal, 0 for 3. Here's Andrew now, the windup, the pitch to Jose. That's 2-11 right-handed, grounds it to second for Alomar. Throws to Spencer, 2 away. Andrew has been so tough today. Now Larry Brown. And the pitch to Brown. That's 5-11 right-handed. Fly ball right. Voss going back, he's a 2. Can he get this? Yes, he makes the catch. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 for Andrew again. And in the middle of the 8th, it's still a 4-2 ball game. And a new pitcher now, Larry Burkhart, coming out, taking his warm-ups. Burkhart, a right-handed hitter, and he'll face Rodriguez to start it off bottom of the 8th. If you're looking ahead to the 9th, it'll be Klimchak, Horton, and Harrelson. Here's Burkhart now. The pitch to Rodriguez. That's 5-8 right-handed. Fly ball left. And Snyder makes the catch. 1 away. Now Joe Askew, the catcher. Okay, Burkhart. The pitch to Askew. 4-6 right-handed. Struck him out. And now Andrew comes up. He gets a good hand from the hometown crowd. Andrew Messersmith. 0 for 3 today. Burkhart. And the pitch. 4-6 right-handed. Struck him out. Burkhart with a nice 1-2-3 inning for the Tribe. We've gone 8. It's 4-2 California over Cleveland. This is it for the Tribe. Andrew coming out. Luke Klimchak leads it off. Here's Andrew now, the windup and the pitch to Klimchak. That's 5-8 left-handed. Fly ball center field. And Johnstone makes the catch. It's 1 away. And now Tony Horton, the always dangerous one. 1 for 3 today.
DirecTV has 2 ways.
Tony Horton. Here's Messersmith. The pitch to Horton. That's 3-8 right-handed. And that is a base hit by Horton. So Horton is on for Hawk Harrelson. Hawk can do a big one right here, Kathy Hart. Right here. Hawk Harrelson 0 for 2 walked and scored on the home run by Suarez. It's Horton on first, 1 out. Hawk Harrelson, the tying run at the plate. Here's Andy now from the stretch and the pitch to Hawk. 4-4 right-handed, catcher X. Askew a 3. 12-3. It's a pass ball followed by a foul out. So it's a pass ball by Joe Askew. And that'll put Horton in scoring position. Same situation, basically, except he's on second now. Russ Snyder is the batter. Russ, a left-handed hitter. It all comes down to this, Andrew. Russ Snyder, the tying run. Here's Andrew now. And the pitch to Snyder. That's 3-4 right-handed. Grounds it back to Messersmith. Throws it to Spencer, and the ball game is over. The Tribe loses, Kathy Harden. The final score, California 4, Cleveland 2. But it was a pretty good game. The win goes to Messersmith. He went all the way, he pitched 9. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. He was tough. He walked 2, struck out 5, and allowed 2 earned runs. Tiant gets the loss. Burkhart pitched 1 perfect inning. The final line, California 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Cleveland 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. And the star of the game is Andy Messersmith. Unless any of you, it was a good game, Gigi, absolutely. If any of you have any inclination, by all means, you could say Reichert deserves big mention. 4 for 4, 4 singles, knocked in 2, including the, well, he knocked in 2, yeah. Including the winning run. Glad we're back, Kathy Harden. So great to see you. Folks, I'm going to be experimenting. So in the next, for the rest of this morning or something, if you see anything that looks weird, just don't worry about it. Now that we're back, I have Streamlab as a streaming app to use for YouTube. Stay strong, everybody. Thank you for being here. Because in all sincerity, the companionship makes Strat-O-Matic, period. Without this, I don't, thank you, Ron. Without the companionship of all of you who are here, it wouldn't be even worth doing. I'm not gonna sit here and roll dice by myself. I'll catch you all later, take care.